Hello, today I'm not in the workshop. As you can see, I'm out here in the winter for a walk with my son, and I'm going to take this opportunity to talk a little about my race car, my 190 Evo hybrid. Stay tuned.
I can't remember what it's called, Mercedes hybrid homemade beast. He's in the championship by Roman two-wheel drive. We're going to go on board for a lap with him now of this incredible circuit.
I I wanted a car that nobody else had, so in that terms, I made it. I think. So first things, when you're going to build a race car, for me, is to look at the technical regulations and what you're going to do with the car. And was going to start to drive in the Rally X League in the open two-wheel drive class, and that class is pretty free. Of course, we have the mandatory safety regulations. You have to have a roll cage. It has to be a series produced car, and so on. We have some regulations about the fuel system, the seat, the belts, and so on, so on. But the other parts of the regulations is pretty free. The engine side of everything, I think, is one of the coolest things. The coolest rallycross class for me, I think. The engine is completely free. You can have how big engine you want. It's no displacement rules whatsoever. You can have turbo, you can have compressor, you can have both if you want to. You can have Wankel engine, you can have electric engines, you can have the sky is the limit, and that's as I said, one of the coolest things about this class. And if you look at the starting grid, we have a lot of cool cars. We got the old Toyota Starlet, rear-wheel drive, Ford Duratec turbo engine. We got, of course, Simon Tigers BMW 2-disc rotary turbo fire screaming beast, 600 plus horsepower. We got the Mercedes SLK with a 3-disc rotary compressor supercharged engine. We got the classic Volvo 240 Mean Machine 3.4 inline 4 natural aspirated engine. And we also got some pretty cool cars, like a rail-wheel drive Skoda Fabia. We got the rail-wheel drive Volkswagen Golf with a VR6 race engine. If you look at the starting grid on a Rally X open two-wheel drive event, it's something for everybody in this class, I think. In this class, as I told you before, it's a two-wheel drive class, and this car has a lot of power, and only two wheels can drive, and we want as much weight as we can on the rear wheels. Therefore, it's not a lot of things in front of the front axle, as you can see here. So here in the front, we got the Mercedes engine. It's a Mercedes 102 2.5 16 valves. This engine has a stroker crankshaft, so it's a longer stroke. It pops up the displacement to 2.8 liters. I rev it to 8,500 RPMs. We got the AMG 4-to-1 exhaust here. We got the no water pump. It's an electric water pump, sits in the back. We got this nice throttle intake. It's a slide throttle, so it's just a plate here with a slide there. 51mm intake. We got the dry sump oil pump, and yeah, that's pretty much it on the engine side. Yeah, and new for last year we mounted a electronic throttle system, so the throttle is fully electronic, and then you can tune it, just as you want. And the ECU for the engine is a Max ECU Sport. Works great, I think. Easy to tune, easy to work with, and so on. Otherwise, on the chassis, it's not much Mercedes parts. Everything is custom build. I have a front subframe here made of chromoly pipes, and a lot of things, of course, like other Scandinavian rallycross cars. A lot of parts is from a Volvo 240, like the steering rack is Volvo 240. The diff housing also, and a lot of parts, and that just because of it's easy to get aftermarket parts in Sweden and Scandinavia for those type of things. The gearbox is a Cellum tuning 5-speed sequential gearbox. Got Wilwood brakes all around. And I got the Öhlins suspension. And as I said, as you can see, not much in front of the engine here. We want to transfer all the weight to the back. So the cooler for the engine, the radiator, sits here in the back. There are the fans, and in front of those fans are the cool radiator. The gas tank is also back here. The 12-volt battery. And for this car, it's a little bit special. I have the homemade hybrid system, so this is the hybrid battery. But I will give you a little bit more detailed video about the hybrid system later on.